So obviously Varsity this year, your first one's captain. Are you looking forward to it?
Man, I'm absolutely buzzing. Obviously, started off 3 years ago. Lucky, even lucky enough to even get into the team. Varsity is a hard squad to get into. So the fact that I was actually chosen just shows the amount of quality I had, and the fact that I'm able to captain for the first time in my last year is a massive privilege. So I'm absolutely looking forward to it.
And how has this season been then for you guys?
It started a bit sloppy. Obviously, it's quite difficult in the first team to integrate new players. So the kind of thing I understood from the team at the start was everyone was just trying to get to know each other. So that was kind of like the factors for some of the games. But we started to pick up momentum, and I thought the season ended so strong. The only thing we were kind of regretting was the games that we kind of missed our chances, which actually cost us losing the title this year to John Moores. So I've told the boys, even though I'm not there next year, to keep pushing on and win a title for me, because that was my aim this year, but I didn't achieve.
But it has been a positive season, as you've just said. And obviously the slow start to then coming out to the massive heights of almost clinching that title.
Yeah.
Gives you good stance. Do you think you could beat Chester this year?
I think we can absolutely beat Chester. I think it's going to be a tough game. They are a league above us, but it doesn't stem the history that we've had against Chester. We've always played at. I tell the boys to play at a very high tempo, set the standards for themselves. Don't give Chester a breathing space, and that's what we've always done in the previous years. So I expect when we travel down to Chester on Wednesday the 20th of March to win.
And obviously today, with it being away in Chester, is that a different pressure for you guys?
Yeah, Chester, going away to Chester is always difficult. No doubt about that. They are. I try and always compare that kind of atmosphere to like Anfield. You just never know what you're gonna get. So some games you win, some games you lose. I've been to both. I've had the latter, but it's a difficult environment to play in, no doubt about that. But I know for the fact that we've played in difficult environments this year and we've come out on top. So I'm fully confident in myself, in the team, through training. But we'll put on a great performance and one to remember for sure.
And I remember last year watching the game in Salford. It was 1-0 to Chester. It was so close. Like, it was going to penalties. I think it was like a last minute winner. Is that pain that you're now going to use in a team to go from what it was like last year to we can't play it right this year?
Yeah, got to put it right this year. Last year was difficult for me, especially I was injured just before going into that varsity game, so I was literally a liability. I actually got brought on, but I couldn't really do much. Obviously, the 90th goal, I think it was in the 92nd minute. The ref's literally about to blow his whistle and they've scored, and I was actually in tears. Those were tears of sorrow. This year, obviously, I'm hoping for tears of joy and to take home the cup. That's my ultimate goal, objective, and that's exactly the kind of team talk and motivation I will be giving to the players to get revenge for what they done to us last year in our home ground.
Is there any injuries that we didn't know about coming into this game?
No injuries of now at the moment. I think the only issue we've had so far is a big knock on Jibril. He's been outstanding for us. He's coming as a first team player. And he's also a first year, and his first year of football he's been excellent. He obviously texted me the other week saying that he had a knock on his ankle, I think it was. Big miss, but we've got the likes of Lunny, who's an experienced third year. I trust Lunny with my life, so he will be stepping in for Jibs, and I know for a fact he'll do a fantastic job.
And as captain, who do you think is like the most underappreciated player that you guys have?
I think the most underappreciated player is Reece Singleton. Absolutely fantastic player. I literally tell the guy if I was to tell him play in goal, he would play in goal. He's the most versatile player that we have in the team. He can play right back, centre back, left mid. centre mid, defence. Like, he can do everything. The guy, he's a man of different. He's a talented guy with great gifts, great football ability. So yeah, if you're talking about someone who doesn't get credited for his work as much, defo Reece, defo.
I have to say, Divine, good luck for this game. Also, we're bringing it home this year.
Of course, we're gonna bring it home, man.
Bringing it back where it belongs.
Yeah.
Where it belongs.
100%, man. 100%. Obviously, I'm wishing the boys in the second team all the best as well for their game on Wednesday this coming week on the 13th. But the main eyes are on the 20th, and Chester, telling you now, be scared.
You heard it here first. Be scared, Chester. Thanks so much, Divine.
Thank you so much, Cal. Amazing.